So a little while back, I picked up this. It's like a digital microscope that I was saying we were going to use to kind of pre-grade some of these cards. And this gold Mega Gardevoir and gold Lucario that I picked up, I think this is a perfect opportunity to really kind of flex this technology. Now, what you're looking at right now is the gold Gardevoir. And so far, she looks really good. Now, there's a little tiny bit of off-centering in the print versus the foil, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. However, there is one major imperfection here I'll show you that I'm not terribly fond of. One thing you do need to know is that these gold cards, they scratch incredibly easily. In fact, look at this right here. This is what I'm talking about. See these like 2 or 3 surface abrasions in the foil itself? I'm not sure how they would grade this necessarily, but this is not a 10. In fact, let me get a little closer here and give you a better look at this. Unfortunately, this is not a card I feel like I could send into grade. Just right now, PSA 9s just aren't going to garner what I need in order to kind of move on with this project. Now, the rest of the card looks gorgeous. If you look here, the texture in her face and in her hair, phenomenal. The flat parts here are a little bubbly, but that's just nature of the beast. That's just kind of how these gold foils tend to work. But you will notice that the lettering is, I mean, we're talking like probably a millimeter off of where the foil is actually stamped, which isn't terrible. But the edges are immaculate on this card, which is what really makes me so sad that we have those surface scratches. But all these edges look utterly gorgeous. So some of you guys questioned my purchasing of this particular piece of technology. And honestly, I think right here, the value of this particular device. So honestly and sadly, I'm not going to be able to send this Gardevoir in. But just out of curiosity, I wanted to use one of those AI tools to kind of pre-grade this and get an idea of what this might pull. So I tried a couple of them here, and I got a pretty common result, but I'll show you one right now. This is kind of why I don't trust AI grades at the moment. So you look at this and you go, oh, 9.3, that's not terrible. You know, like, that could, in theory, grade a 10 if you get, you know, somebody's cross-eyed and half-blind. But name, Mega Gardevoir, EX, Set, XY, Ancient Origin? No. Oh, what are you talking about? But the grade, I think, honestly, is about right. So I would expect this to grade a 9. Also, if you look really closely, the back is ever so slightly off. So unfortunately, I would not be able to send this in. Make sure you guys like and follow, comment away. Let me know what you think about this particular card, and take a wild guess as to what we're going to get on the Lucario as well. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for more.